Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name's Kardino, if you don't know me already, and today I thought I'd start my channel off with one of the most unique things a Nintendo YouTuber has ever done, a top 10 video. Across almost all of Nintendo's consoles, people have always looked to one series for the ultimate multiplayer experience. Well, I mean if you don't count Smash. Mario Kart. Mario Kart is the ultimate place where friends become enemies, and moms somehow win races. Well, today, let's take a look at the best of the best, and see which Mario Kart tracks reach my top 10 list. Keep in mind that this will be all the way up to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so if you're watching in the future, you won't see any Mario Kart 9 tracks. Also, I'll be ranking these based on how unique they are, and how fun they are to play on multiplayer and online. Without further ado, let's get started. Starting off the countdown, Moonview Highway screeches into number 10. Although this isn't anything new to the Mario Kart series, it certainly succeeds in what it intends to do, which is to create a frantic experience that anyone can win, especially online. You start off in a narrow road surrounded by hills, but then you turn into a wider area, and go right by tolls dodging bomb cars, trucks, and all sorts of vehicles. Gotta say though, Mario goes right by those tolls without paying any kind of fee. Any way you could hook me up there, buddy? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, although certain stages like Mushroom City from Double Dash create a more urban feel, I feel that this track is more frantically paced, which is what Mario Kart is all about. Here's a stage which really fits my style. Or should I say, rocks my style. Awful puns aside, I love how many instruments you get to play during each lap, and the sound effects that play when you get flipped over are hilarious touches. Add to that all the shortcuts and you have yourself one exciting track. While the background music isn't the best in my opinion, it certainly isn't terrible either. Apparently it's so good that piranha plants like it though, so I guess I just don't know what I'm talking about. I remember first seeing this stage and instantly loving it. The idea of racing through a factory was exciting enough, even though I didn't realize for years that they were actually making item boxes. Although this stage isn't very difficult, the various scenarios you go through work as great training courses for the rest of the game. And believe me, there's nothing more satisfying than knocking someone into the mud at the end of the track. For those of you who are curious, I considered putting Coconut Mall in this spot, but I personally find the course more enjoyable. One question though. If Toad is the one making these item boxes, then... Before getting into the details of Koopa Cape, I'd like to clarify that the original version for Mario Kart Wii is way better than the remake in the 3DS. By adding gliders and flying the pipe, they ruined a lot of the risk-reward situation which the course offered. In case you need a refresher, the course takes you through a rapid river, which gives you increased speed in exchange for control of your vehicle. The road on the side gives you more control, but it meant that you're going to end up behind unless other players messed up. This situation continues when you enter the underwater pipe, only now with the threat of electricity which will shrink you. The scenery while you're underwater is also incredible, or as I like to call it, breathtaking. Let's just move on, shall we? Mario Kart 8 has boss tracks we could only dream of 10 years ago, and Mount Wario is a perfect example. The idea that you're going through an epic adventure as you race through the peak to the ground is awesome. Because of this is one of the rare courses in the recent games where the course is divided into sections instead of laps. What's more, each situation presents a new challenge, especially on the faster modes. The first part has you racing down an icy path, which forces you to balance speed and control. Nope. Next, you venture into a cave where you drive on the walls, before heading into a dam. After that, you race through more rough terrain filled with trees and snow. Finally, you finish the course in an Olympic-style snowboarding track. There's also several shortcuts which are a bit difficult to pull off, but make for a great risk-reward situation. The whole experience is amazing every time you play it, and is one of the most unique courses in Mario Kart 8. Airship Fortress is one of those courses which you always have to play when booting up Mario Kart DS or 7. The adventures you go through truly speaks to the ideas of Nintendo. You begin by frantically dodging bullet bills flying from one of Bowser's airships before infiltrating it. Inside, you'll have some Monty Moles and fire bars to deal with. Finally, you get shot out of a cannon into a broken tower, where you'll make your way back down. This course is still fun to play 14 years later, which just speaks to the insanity which is Mario Kart. It's about time this was on the list, wouldn't you say? Okay, fine. I know these puns are likely ticking you off, so we'll just get into the course. Hailing from Mario Kart DS, Tick-Tock Clock gives an experience that is truly nothing like it. Running across cogs and dodging pendulums makes for an exciting ride, which of course is multiplied by the randomness that the items can ensue. Not only that, but the music is wonderfully composed so that it really sounds like you're racing through a clock while not making it annoying to listen to. This course is just awesome all around. You know you're in for a good time when Waluigi is mentioned. Unless your last name is Sakurai, that is. This course is so off the wall that for a long time, I consider it to be the standard which every other course tried to live up to. Playing in a pinball machine never gets old, and allows for some great drifting practice. Add 3 more players, and you have yourself a crowd favorite. I remember loading this course up as a kid and seeing what looked like a warp tunnel and thinking, okay, this is gonna be good. Sure, the 3DS doesn't add anything new, but why fix what isn't broken, am I right? Big Blue is one of those courses which you have to play every time you turn on Mario Kart 8. Referencing a franchise which Nintendo tends to pretend doesn't exist apparently, this is another section course which encourages you to zip around at insane speeds. Because of this, it's one of the few courses which feels made for 200cc. Look, I love the mode, but it's more of a let's crash into everything and laugh at each other kind of experience, which some people just don't enjoy. Now this track may be the best one from Mario Kart 8, but there's just one course which Nintendo made a few years earlier that gives this one the edge. I think you know what I'm talking about, so let's jump right to it. So over the length of this video, we have seen some truly unique experiences. However, there is one course which captures perfectly what Mario Kart as a series is all about. Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 7 is truly my favorite course in all of the Mario Kart series. You'll travel to the limits of your imagination. We drive on a rainbow, we glide on Saturn's rings, and even land on the moon. This, in my opinion, is a course which represents the dreams of the human race altogether, and I can't help but get excited every time this course is selected. It's an experience which is truly out of this world. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe for more awesome videos, including some originals covering everything Nintendo, from the most popular to the criminally underrated. In the meantime though, leave a comment telling me how I messed up, because nothing can be perfect on the internet. Until then, however, thanks for watching.